Hello, Year 10. I hope you're all really well. This is Miss Bird speaking to you, and we're here today for our basics celebration. And if you're not aware, basics means English and maths together. As you know, these are two really important core subjects. And obviously, when you go on to college or sixth form or an apprenticeship or whatever it is that you do, a future employer will want to see that you have attained basics at GCSE. So they want to see that you have attained your pass or above in English and maths. So that's what we're going to be celebrating today. I'll be speaking to you about your English results and saying well done to some people who've worked amazingly hard. And then Miss Keogh will be speaking to you afterwards about your maths results. Your challenge then. So, who will complete the race to basics? Now, obviously, we're in a time of uncertainty at the moment, and we're not sure exactly when we'll be leaving our virtual school and returning back to the classroom. But my challenge to you is who will have attained their basics by the beginning of year 11? Now, lots of you have already done that. So there's lots of people that will be celebrating today who have achieved at least a 4 or higher in maths and English. But there's also lots of you that haven't. So my challenge to you now is who can do it? Who can complete that race to basics? Obviously, we want you to get at least a grade 4 in both, but preferably a grade 5 by the beginning of year 11. And, obviously, if you can get any higher than that, then we would be very happy and proud of you. So, what can you do then to complete the Race to Basics challenge? First of all, you need to be online on time to all of your English and Maths virtual lessons. Don't get left behind at the starting line because lots and lots of year 10s are engaging in their English and Maths lessons as well as their other lessons too. You don't want to be getting left behind and missing out on crucial content that you need to know for your GCSE exams next year. Make sure that you submit work every lesson for English and Maths. So there's lots of people that we can see online, but then we're not actually getting the work from you. We don't know what you've done, and therefore we can't give you any feedback and tell you how to improve next time. So make sure that you are always turning in that work to the best standard. Focus any extra revision on your weaker subject. So I know it's really tempting if perhaps you really enjoy maths and you're really good at it, it's tempting to just focus on maths because you love it. But that can't be the way, unfortunately. If you are really strong at maths, that means that you need to give a bit of extra attention to English. And in the same breath, if you're really good at English or you really enjoy English but not so much maths, then that means that you need to do some extra work in maths. So make sure that you are not focusing on the subject that you prefer more or that you're already good at, but instead you're focusing on your weaker subject and doing some extra work for that. And with that in mind, please access the extra resources in the Basics folder. So look under Files in Year 10, go to Basics, and then choose Maths or English work, depending on what it is you need to work on. So a really big well done today then for all of these students. Too many names to even read out. All of these students who have attained basics already. So you've got the students on the left who have attained at least a 4 in both maths and English. The ones in the middle who have attained at least a 5 in maths and English. And then those fantastic 5 students there on the right who have attained a 7 in maths and English. That is absolutely amazing, and we can't wait to celebrate the 9s that you'll eventually be achieving in year 11. Absolutely fantastic. So well done to all of you guys. Real achievement. Keep striving, keep pushing. If you're already on a 4 in both, how are you going to get to a 5? And also, if your name is not up here yet, then think about that, what I said on the last slide. What is it that you can do for your name to be up here for our next assembly? Okay, moving on to the English celebration. So, first of all, to the best class. So, a huge well done to Miss Dooner and her amazing class for having the best Progress 8 score in the whole year group. That means that since they joined us in year 7, they have made the most progress, okay, from their SATs results. So that is absolutely brilliant work, and I can see that when I'm in their class, when I'm in their team, when they're doing English, I can see that they're all really engaged in lesson and submitting some fantastic work. So it shows, doesn't it, that the attitude that you have towards your learning really does make a difference. Okay, class stars then. So really well done to all of the students on the screen right now. You are the student who either has exceeded their target grade, met their target grade, or is the closest to target grade in your class. So you have made some absolutely amazing progress, and we are really, really proud of you all. So really well done to you guys. If your name has just joined us on the board, then that means that you are our target student, you are your teacher's target student. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you've got a bad grade, that's not what this is about, but it might be that you are currently furthest from your target grade. I know some of you have some quite high target grades, but some of you have just been a little bit lazy. So what more is it that you can do then to attain your target grade by the beginning of year 11, or to achieve that basics? So is it that you need to be online on time for all of your English lessons? Is it that you need to be submitting that work so that your teacher can see it and that they can offer you some ideas for improvement? Is it that you need to be doing a bit of extra revision in English, maybe doing some of the extra challenges in the basics folder on your year 10 team? So think about what can you be doing that little bit extra. Okay, so who needs English to secure basics? So these students whose names are now on the board, you are the students who have already attained that grade in maths. So the students on the left, you've already got a 7 in maths, that's amazing. Students in the middle, you've already got a 5 in maths, incredible. And students on the right, you've already got a 4 in maths. That's brilliant, but that means you now need to catch up in English. So think about what you can do extra to now attain it in English and therefore secure your basics 9 to 7 or 9 to 5 or 9 to 4. So think about, can you do some additional work? Do you need to submit some extra work to your teacher in the virtual lessons? Do you need to speak to your teacher and ask what else you could do? Ask if there's anything different that you could be doing to attain your grade in English. Or if you're really stuck, then at me. So put at Miss Bird on Teams and ask me what more it is you could be doing. And these students can you tip next time? So if your name is on the board, that means you are almost at your next basics target. So the students on the left, you have currently got a high grade 3. Brilliant. What more can you do then to get those few extra marks to get a 4 next time? Students in the middle, you are on a high grade 4. Again, brilliant. What more could you do to get that grade 5 next time? Remember, you might only be a couple of marks off. You might only be 1 mark off. And finally, the students on the right, you are almost at a grade 7 now, which is absolutely incredible. So what is it that you need to do to get there? Please ask your teacher if you are not sure.
Hello Year 10, it's Miss Kira talking to you now, ready for your maths celebration. So first of all, if we have a look at your overall results, well done, you've improved your Progress 8 score, we're now at a -1.4, we've improved our average grade and got up to a 3 equals, and we've got even more students making basics. However, we do need to try and get that Progress 8 score and the average grade up ready for Year 11, so think about what you can be doing in your lessons while you're in virtual school and what you can be doing to help push yourself even further on. Okay, first of all, I just want to celebrate these students. So if your name is here, really well done to you. So it means you have a positive Progress 8 score for maths. So that means in maths, you are already working at or above your target grade, which is an amazing achievement, but don't think that we stop there. You still need to be doing some hard work, you still need to be doing your revision, so congratulations, but think about how you can push yourself even further and get yourself even more positive. And if your name is listed here, again, really well done to you. You've improved by 3 subgrades or more. So 3 subgrades equals 1 whole grade. So to do that in one sitting between one set of ROPs is a brilliant achievement, and you just need to think about how you can keep pushing yourself to improve even further. So really well done to you all. And class progress. So in terms of class progress, the award is going to the class who's made the biggest progress since ROP2, and that is Mrs. Babra's class. So really well done to you all. Now on to your class awards. So first of all, your star students. Every class has got 2 star students, and this is based on, the first one is based on most progress since ROP2, and then the second one is based on the highest progress 8 score. So really well done to your name if your name is listed here. So really well done. And then target students. So again, there's 2 target students. This is based on a couple of different things, but it just means that we might need to put in a little bit extra work to try and get ourselves closer to our target grade. So just make sure that you are online on time to your lessons, that you are participating and completing all the tasks that are set in your assignment for the day, that you're turning in your assignment and your work that your teacher has set, that you're completing your tasks on Seneca, that maybe you've had a look in the basics folder in the year 10 team and see if there's any extra revision that you can be doing. And remember, I'm in all your class teams, so if ever you want to ask me a question directly, just at Miss Keogh and I can help you as much as possible. So these students listed here, you are already achieving basics in English, which is a brilliant achievement, but to secure your basics, we need to be getting it in maths as well. So we've got a list of students who currently are getting a grade 4 or above, a grade 5 or above, and a grade 7 or above already in English. So think about what you can be doing in your maths lessons to help you achieve basics across both subjects and not just in English. And then if your name is here, you are so close to making basics or the next level of basics. So you are on like the plus, you're a few marks away. So think about what you can do to push yourself, to improve, to get yourself into the next basics.